Good evening. Okay, I'm gonna be a little quick, I'm hoping tonight. I planned on coming right at 5 o'clock, but JJ was outside weed eating and he killed a snake. I don't like snakes. Okay, I'm gonna let people hop on because nobody's gonna hear my conversation that I'm having right now. When you hop on, we are going to be making fish, and we're going to make fried okra in the air fryer and some corn on the cob. Yum. So excited. I see Barbara so far. I see Karen's comments so far. Yay. Let's keep it going. All right, guys. I'm going to kind of make this, hopefully it's going to be pretty quick because JJ he wants to take the lawnmower over to Logan's because Logan doesn't have a lawnmower right now. They don't have one for their house and they can't afford to get a lawnmower right now because there's so much other stuff going on. So we were going to go mow the grass because I think it's supposed to rain here on Saturday. So I know we don't do snakes, and he was outside weed eating and I was getting things ready and he calls me on my phone and I was like, hello? He says, get out here right now. I have a snake held down by the shovel. It scared me and I don't have its head. And I was like, well, like he had its body, but anyways. And so I was like, oh, so I had this metal piece because he already had the shovel. So I have this metal piece and I'm like, oh, and I'm like mashing it. And then he's like, okay, now you're just like pushing it into the ground. So then we got it up. And we moved it over a little bit and I was able to like mash its head again, okay? And then it was pretty much dead, and then he took the shovel off the part that he was on, and then he was able to like cut the head off, and then, I don't know. Well, it didn't really like detach. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's dead. I don't do snakes either. I don't like them. But it is the season, so we have to be very cautious and careful. So anyways, yeah. So we're going to make fish with Progresso breadcrumbs, and I'm going to use the garlic and herb. Okay. The fish, you can use whatever fish. When I say the fish, I'll either get somebody that says, do you know how they make or where they store the swai fish? If I had tilapia, then somebody would have some reason to say something about tilapia. If I had flounder, somebody else would have something to say about flounder. You eat whatever fish you decide. And if you don't like fish, then don't eat fish, okay? I am just trying to do something a little different than like ground beef, chicken, pork, just trying to do something a little different, okay? So if you're not a fish person, this meal may not be for you, okay? So I bought the swai fish because it's the cheapest that they had at the grocery store, and I got it fresh. I am just going to bread them up in the Progresso breadcrumbs. And for the Progresso breadcrumbs, for 1/4 of a cup, it is 2 points. So the fish is 0, so maybe 2 points. I really don't think I put completely like 1/4 of a cup on here. So I really think it's just 1 point, but just letting you know how much 2 points is it's 1/4 of a cup of the breading. So I'm going to go ahead and get those all done in here. I'm going to cook it for about 15 minutes at 425, and we'll continue to keep checking on it. I have been craving fried okra for a long time now. I bought the fried okra quite a while, probably almost 2 weeks ago, and I haven't had a chance to have it yet. So I'm going to make the fried okra in my air fryer. And for 3/4 of a cup, which is quite a bit, 3/4 of a cup of the fried okra is only 3 points. So if I have 2 helpings, I already looked because I love fried okra. If I have 2 helpings, let the oven. If I have 2 helpings, it's 6 points. Okay. All right. Finish doing that. And I'm going to put that right there. Okay. Let me wash my hands. And then we're going to have corn on the cob. So today I did a lot here at the house, and I also had to go in to Hobby Lobby and the grocery store. I had got a lot of stuff done around the house. I got a lot of washing done. I got my floors clean. Just things that I had to do here. I had some computer work that I had to do. I had some church stuff to do. And so I had to do a catch up here at the house is what I did today. So we are going to go here shortly over to Logan's after I get done with my live. So, okay. So I'm going to put that in there for 15 minutes for right now. And then we will, you try to get it right on there. Okay, now for the fried okra, I am going to take my trays out of my air fryer and do this. Okay, so let me come back over here and look at some of the comments that I'm hoping that I get. I think they're going to be slow getting in again today. Okay, so let me go back. Okay. Karen, Tracy. I know, you don't like snakes either. I never saw you eat okra before. I love fried okra. I just, it's just something I kind of stay away from just because I actually thought it was high points to eat. But if you don't actually fry it, then you're probably good. Nice homecoming gift. Oh, that's good. I'm deathly afraid of snakes, girl. I know. I love fish except buffalo. Too many bones. I get it. Yay, Kathy. My Monday weigh-in, I weighed exactly the same as last Monday. That was my Monday weigh-in. Exactly the same. Okay, so I'm going to, the water is boiling, so I'm going to go ahead and get our corn on the cob in there. Okay, so that's in there. Okay, let me open up my fried okra. Okay, so let me just show you my fried okra. This is the bag that I got. And again, this is from our local H-E-B. You can get any bag of fried okra. This is what I'm using. And again, I scanned this bag with my Weight Watchers app, and 3/4 of a cup is 3 points. And if I have a double, because I think I'm going to, it's going to be 6 points. So 6 points for that. 2 points or 1 point for the fish. That's 7 and nothing for the corn. So 7 points for my whole dinner is not going to be bad at all. So I am not ashamed of that. I'm doing all my laundry now, but I hate washing my floors, but they really need to be done. I know. Girl, I know. Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, so let me open this really quick. And sprinkle that onto my little trays here. Okay. Now, how long? I've never put them in the air fryer before, so I honestly have no clue. So I'm going to do them at probably 375 for about 15 minutes. and we'll see how it ends up, okay? Let's 15 at 375. We're gonna go right there. I'm gonna clean up my mess. Oh my goodness, I made a mess. Let's see here. What kind of fish? I'm using swai fish. Hello. I'm so glad that you're here. Dana? I think it's Dana. Am I saying your name right? I hope I am. I'm so glad that you're here. They are not meant to be rude. You are right. I just know that after I do this, because I've had this fish before, I always get comments and they tell me, do you know how they cook, like they have farms for swai fish or something like that? And then if I eat tilapia, I always get a message about, do you know what tilapia is all made of? I mean, I cannot please everybody. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's always something and somebody will say something. Like for instance, if you go back to my video yesterday, this morning, a lady let me know that, do you know that you repeat yourself 3 times? You should really go back and watch you. I really like watching you, but I just don't like it that you repeat yourself. Well, what y'all don't understand is that there is people that get on here at different times. They don't get here right when I start the video at 5 o'clock. Sometimes they're getting here and we're almost done talking and they want to know, what was a recipe, or what are you cooking, or hey, what are y'all talking about right now? Have you ever gotten on something where you're like right in the middle and you're like, oh, I wonder what they're talking about? So I have to repeat myself a lot, especially when we're live, because somebody will ask a question and if I don't answer them, do you know what else I get? I've already asked you 3 times and you're ignoring me. Okay? So I try to cover every single thing when I'm on a live. So again, I can't please everybody. So if she is on here tonight that is so annoyed by that, she doesn't have to watch my videos, but that's what I'm saying. I will get always a message from somebody that's not happy. And I can't help that. And I'll use the swai fish and somebody else will have a problem with it. So I don't know. I don't know what else to say. So yes, Lauren, that's how I feel. Even breathing the air outside, it's actually bad for you. They will tell you that something's in the air, just like that's why we get allergies, because we're breathing something in the air that's bringing on your allergies, okay? Everything is bad for you. Again, I eat it in moderation. How long has it been since I've eaten fish? A long time, okay? We don't eat that every single week or anything like that. So, I don't know. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. So yes, it was not meant to be rude of any sort. I'm stating that you can use whatever fish that makes you happy. And if you're not a fish person, then this recipe might not be for you. I mean, that's totally fine. Just trying to change it up. And I like tilapia too, and I almost got tilapia, but this was cheaper than the tilapia, because the tilapia I think was $6 something. This was $3 a pound. It was $6 something a pound for tilapia, and I wanted to really get flounder, but do you know how much flounder was for a pound? $14 for a pound of which I don't know how many pounds. I got 3 fillets, so I don't even know how many pounds that was, but my whole 3 fillets that I got was only $4.61 or something like that. Yeah, so if I would have went with flounder, it probably would have ended up being $28, okay? So I'm glad I didn't do that. Yeah. That's right, Sharon. Yeah, that's right. I can't. Okay, So let's see here. I can throw this away and this away. I'm gonna throw that away. Oh, I'm so excited about fried okra. I'm just so excited. I hope it turns out good. So excited. Look on the back of the bag. It will sometimes tell you how long to cook it in the air fryer. It might. I thought I put it in there. I did not put it in there. It's right here. Let's see if it does say air fryer. It says in the oven at 350 for 3 to 5 minutes. And I don't believe that 3 to 5 minutes. Hold on. It says carefully immerse frozen okra into hot oil for 3 to 5 minutes. Sorry, that was with vegetable oil. That's not the oven. It doesn't give you any other way to cook it. It only wants you to fry it. So there is no other way to cook it. But we're trying it out in the air fryer. That's what we're doing. Is fish not 0 points anymore? Yes, fish is 0 points. Yes, ma'am. But the breading that we put on it, it is not 0 points. So this is what I use to put on the fish. So really it's about 1 point because 1/4 of a cup is 2 points. And you can pretty much put the breading on one whole fillet, actually 2 fillets with probably 1/4 of a cup. So really 1 point of breading that's on the fish, you do have to count for, but the fish is 0 points. Ooh, salmon patties sound good. Actually, someone gave JJ salmon, right? A tuna? Tuna. I think a tuna steak, right? Somebody gave you tuna steak. Yeah, somebody caught, right? Yeah. Tuna this weekend. Yellowfin tuna this weekend and gave JJ some tuna. Yeah. I'm not a big on tuna, but JJ loves it, so he was gonna cook it tonight, but he said no. You have the fish. Go ahead and get. What, baby? I can't hear you. Like a steak. Yeah, you cook it like a steak, but he decided to go ahead and just have the fish with me. Diane, it is swai fish, S-W-A-Y. I mean, A-I. Sorry, S-W-A-I is swai fish. I've never had okra, and I live in Texas. Ooh, anytime I go to a cafeteria, Furs, or any kind of cafeteria that's going to have fried okra, Holly's getting fried okra. I love fried okra. Love it, okay? So that is one thing I will always get. Thank you for explaining the M&S Delta for me this morning. I was working and messaging you, so I was hiding while messaging you this morning. Oh, you are so welcome, Kelly. Thank you for asking me. Mary spelt it right, and she says, I love swai fish, and I know that some people think it's not good for you because of the things it can affect. I'll let other people read that. That's a long thing. I love it too. $18 to 20 minutes. I was thinking it was probably going to have to be 20 minutes. So we might have to up it on halfway. Let me look at what it says. Thank you for looking that up. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Okay, so we have 2 more minutes left on the fillets, and I'm going to flip them over. So that was a 15 minutes. I can already tell I'm going to need to cook it a little longer for the fish as well. So I'm going to let it continue to cook, and then we're going to flip the fillets over, and I'm going to cook it for about 10 more minutes on the other side. Now I want fried okra. I told you, I've had that bag for 2 weeks, and every time I open the freezer, I'm like, oh, I got to have that fried okra. Oh, and I'm like, I'm having fried okra tonight. Tonight I'm having fried okra. I made taco salad. Taco salad's good. Good. And the corn is going to be done in no time at all. It's probably almost done. which is fine because you can just let it sit there, but it needs just probably about a few more minutes. Trying to think. I can tell I'm going to have to, okay, I'm going to up it to 400 and I'm going to probably cancel this. I'm going to switch these around right now since I have it open. And I'm going to go ahead and cancel this one and then start me. My little rubber came out. No, you can't come out. We have to have fried okra. You can't come out. I need to open that other air fryer that I got. There we go. See, I got it back in there. So we're going to cancel that. And then I'm going to I'm going to make it go up 400. Okay. We'll do 15 minutes still at 400. There we go. There we go. All right, we got it going on. We got it going on. Perfect, Kelly. Yay, good. Hey, Kimberly. Okay, I'm going to stop my timer. I'm going to get my fish out. And then I'm going to find me my spatula. And we're going to flip this over. Just like that. And put that on for another 15 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and turn my corn off and just let it sit there while we wait for everything to get cooked. The okra is in the air fryer, so that it still needs some time to cook in the air fryer. I have to put mine in a bowl with my oil spray, otherwise it gets no color. But the air fryer is different. Okay, yes, and now you know what? You just reminded me that I did want to spray it with the oil, so I'm glad you said that. So I do want to spray them with the oil, which is my olive oil, okay? Somebody asked that in my live yesterday, and I know I said olive oil, but this is my olive oil spray that I get from my skincare line. Okay, so y'all are not gonna believe this. JJ's not in here right now, and he'd be like, "What is wrong with you? What's wrong with you?" I have a funny story to tell y'all. I have a funny story. We're having fish, fried okra, and corn. Yes, it was pre-packaged. Yes, ma'am, it sure was. Right here. This is what I'm using. So today I went to the grocery store and I didn't post, man, I forgot. I went to Chick-fil-A and I got me a grilled chicken sandwich for 7 points. I took a picture of it. I'll try to remember to put it in my stories. So I had, JJ, you're going to laugh at this story. You're going to be like, what's wrong with you? So anyways, well, you can just listen over there. I thought you were going to stay outside. So anyways, so I was in my car eating my chicken sandwich at the grocery store. Like I went to Chick-fil-A, drove to H-E-B, parked, ate my sandwich before I went into H-E-B. And JJ called me because he was working. He called me just to like tell me what was going on, you know, blah, 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 blah. So he's talking to me while I eat my sandwich. Well, I get off the phone with him And my brain was like, get your purse, get, your phone, get everything. So I got all that and I went to go grocery shopping. Went to the bathroom, got my basket, went to I did not have to get a lot. I think I got about 15 items. So it wasn't like I was in there for a long time. So I get out and there's a lady that's 3 cars down from me and she's putting it's an older lady, and I actually was going to ask her if she needed help, but she had some plants that she bought and she was trying to like lift them up, but she got it. You go, girl. She got it. As I was going by, I was just about to say, do you need some help with that? And she got it. So I get up to my car and it sounds like it unlocks. So I unlock it and throw up my back end and I'm putting my stuff in there. And it sounds like my car is on. And I was like, okay. And then when you would step out, like out from the trunk area, it didn't sound like it was on. So I was like, well, maybe it's that lady's car that's 2 cars down. Her car is on. So I'm still putting my groceries in there. And then I look up to the front of my Jeep. I left my car running the entire time. Yes. And I have the keys, and it made like a beeping sound, like when you leave the keys in your car, but I didn't. I had my keys in my purse, like that's strapped around me, and it beeped like it locked. So when I got there and I went to open the back end, it unlocked. So thank goodness it locked, but my car was running the entire time I was in HEB. I guess it was some good Chick-fil-A. I really don't know what to do. My mind was just somewhere else. I don't know. But guys, nobody was in the vehicle. Could have been stolen. I don't know. I don't know. I've never done that before. Never. You've done that? Okay. I've never done that before until tonight. So I was like, should I tell people that I did this, or should I keep something like this under wraps that I did not do this? I left the car running. Okay. It is crazy. You know what? It made that sound like something's wrong. It goes beep, 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 beep. And I did that and I was like, okay. So I unlocked the door with my little key. That's why I knew I had the key. So I beeped it again and then I took off. So I was like, okay, I don't know why you did that. Well, it was telling me to shut it off. Yeah, I'm thankful that it was locked, but I don't know how it locked, because if it's on, I think that's a safety hazard. Maybe I'm just thinking it was locked and it really wasn't locked. But you know what? I already feel bad enough that I remembered that it was on. So I would like to think that the door was locked. Okay. So we're going to leave it at that. Okay. I did buy the bouillon, but you know what? You're really going to laugh at this too. Let me find it. So I wanted my beef bouillon for my green beans. They did not have a small one, okay? And I am desperate for the beef bouillon. You don't understand, I've been out for about 2 weeks, about a week and a half. I wanted some, and they had all the small ones except the beef. That's what they were out of. I got me a big one. I got me a Mambo Jumbo one, okay? So I did get me one. And I like to put this on my green beans, guys. That's why. Left it on all day by working. I would feel like I would feel more of an idiot than I was already. Okay, I'm just going to tell you, and I don't care. I'm sorry if y'all don't like that word, but I felt like an idiot. I would feel really, really bad if I left it all day. I've done that too, Aaron. I've done that too. I was getting my mail and I hopped out of my car faster because my brain was working faster and my car started rolling because I left it in gear. I was like, oh my gosh, Holly, what is wrong with you? Carol, oh my goodness. Yeah, it was probably a good 30 minutes. It probably was a good 30 minutes that it was running, honestly. Okay, well, I am so glad that I am not the only female that has ever done something like that, so I'm really glad. What do you mean? You guys are young. I'm having pork chops with Progresso Italian seasoning. Yes. I do have an automatic starter on the Jeep, yes. And that's why I'm sure it probably did not lock the doors, but I'm really hoping that's what it did. I don't know. I don't even care. I'm just still glad I have my Jeep. So, great for the green beans. So get what size you can. Y'all been out. Okay, well then I'm really glad that I got the big one then. Because that was the only flavor they were out of. They had the tomato bouillon. They had the chicken. They had some other, I don't even know. Like, they had all of the small ones for that. They did not have the beef. So I was like, I am going to get the big Mama Jamba and just be happy. So that's what I did. Oh no. Oh no, Kelly. Well, at least he was there. At least you got your son. Okay, starting to brown. Where's my thing? There it is. Okay, I'm gonna switch these around for the 4 minutes that's here. And bring this up. Actually, I'm gonna just spray it one more time. Okay, now this rubber thing is getting on my nerves now. Now it's the other side. That's not good. It's time for a new one. Just kidding. Here we go. Okay. How to fix that? No! Okay. Fish is done. It has 4 more minutes. It's not going to hurt anything. So the fish is done. I had fish, baked potato, and green beans. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that we kind of thought the same thing. That was like this Sunday. I wore a new shirt that I have that's green and white striped. Actually, I'm going to tell you, I wore it to the shower. So if you go back to my pictures and you look at what I wore to the shower, I will be honest with you, I wore the same thing to church the next day. Sorry, not sorry. But that shirt I wore on Sunday, and the pastor's son's wife had a very similar striped green and white shirt. It was so cute. I made them take our picture, but it wasn't on. I need to get that picture. Anyways, but we had the same shirts on. We were thinking the same. Yes, put it in park. Yes. Yes, we've done that before in my older vehicles too, Pamela. It does that to yours too, Tracy? Oh no, I just started doing that to mine. I haven't had any of that, but it happened a couple of days ago. So that's why I knew how to fix it back, but now it's starting to do that now. I used Swyfish, Barbara, SWAI. I meant shut it off, yeah. I use beef bouillon. That's the seasoning that I like to use in my green beans right here. And it's just beef bouillon, and it makes the green beans so, so good. I don't even understand. I'm telling you. I don't like it with salt and pepper anymore. We had it the other day because I was out of this. I didn't like it. I just didn't like it with just the salt and pepper. Okay. It has 1 minute left. I'm going to try and taste one of them and see, because they're not going to be that golden brown like if you were to fry them up in some oil, okay? So I'm going to see if they're close to being done. And we'll do a taste test if I can, if it's not too hot. All right, I pulled it off slowly that time. All right, let's give this a taste test. I mean, some of them are like golden crispy. Oops. They're done. I'm gonna take a bite of this big one. They're good. They're good. Okay, I'm gonna take a bite of this one. This one's a little bit bigger. They're done. This is what they turned out. Right there. I'm going to place that right there. I'm going to get my fish out because that is done. Okay. Everything's ready to rock and roll. Okay. So, you know what? I might not be able to have two helpings. Holly was not. I'm all three. I'm raising it up now. Okay, 2 helpings because all of us are going to want some. So I'm going to get out my 3/4 of a cup because I know that that's 3 points. Okay. So I'm going to set that right there. I'm going to have another one right now. They're good. Okay. Yes, they are good. I'm going to cut my fish into half, and then if I want some more, I'll come back and get some more fish because I can have a whole fillet. And then my corn, we're all going to want our corn cut off, and so what I like to do is get an extra plate and like do all the corn like on one plate and then put it on our plates. So I'm going to have 2 of my corn on the cob. I just got done washing dishes and I want this. I like this knife. This knife cuts really, really good. So I'm going to cut my corn off. So tomorrow night I probably will not be cooking live. We're going to get busy again. Oh, my dad did good with his cataract surgery today. He only did one eye so far. He has to go back tomorrow for a checkup. And I don't remember when the other one is scheduled. I can't remember. Oh, I can't remember when the other one's scheduled. But he did good today, so thank y'all for your prayers. They didn't do it at the exact same time that they were supposed to. So I'm making a mess. So my dad did not get back there in the time frame that he thought he was going to. So they got home a little late. And Dad was very hungry. But making a mess. I'm good at that, making a mess. My new dishwasher is amazing. Just put my dishes in. Awesome! I need a new dishwasher so bad. Yes. I know, Brenda. Two weeks apart. Okay. I know it's funny. But I don't like when I bite into the corn on the cob and it gets stuck in my teeth. I don't like the feeling at all. It like sends cringe down the back of my neck. I'm not even kidding. Okay. So to bite into it, I can't do it, but I love corn on the cob. It tastes good. Okay. Where are the dogs? My husband's in and out. And so I know they're going in and out with him. So they're just been going in and outside. Okay, and I like using Seasonal on my corn. So I'm just going to add some Seasonal for my seasoning. There we go. So now I'm going to put that on my there, and then they can use this plate to do the same thing because they like cutting it off too. So here is my entire meal. So it's a little lesser points right now if I only eat this amount of fried okra. It's 3 points for 3/4 of a cup. 1 for my fish. If I only eat half, I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna go with 1. So 4 points and 0 for the corn. So 4 points for my entire meal tonight. So yeah, love all your hats you wear. Thank you. I'm a hat person. I love wearing hats. I'm not lying. The fried okra is good. Okay, it's good. So good. So glad I cooked it. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go and eat my food. Thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. I hope y'all have a great weekend. I will still post throughout the weekend things, but I probably won't cook tomorrow night. So I hope y'all have a blessed weekend. And I think some people are supposed to be getting storms tonight. Prayers for y'all. And y'all enjoy y'all's evening. We'll talk to you later. Bye.